Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Hollow Knight. We are continuing my ridiculous randomizer with over 1,000 items in the pool, lots of crazy things. And last time we made some major progress. So let's hope we can continue that this time. So where I would like to start is try to open up as many new pathways as possible. In particular, I really want to find the Fluke Marm, because if we can find the Fluke Marm, that's the last thing that's in our way in order to get the left Mantis Claw, which is very, very significant. So I'm hoping that we can find the Fluke Marm, and therefore we can do the second Pantheon, and therefore we can get the left Mantis Claw. That's what we're hoping for. So one of the things that I know that is a new place we can go is not there. Don't hit them. We're friends with them. This, because we got the Mantis Key last time. We got the Mantis Key last time from defeating Oro and Mato. Ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting for a couple reasons. I don't know if we can do this, but one of the reasons this is interesting is because we need to defeat so many of those creatures for something. Don't remember what it is, but I remember that we wanted it. Yeah, I don't know that we can do this without the left Mantis Claw. Right? Yeah, okay. Left Mantis Claw is required for that. Let's check the journal real quick, because I remember those creatures being important. Let's figure out why. Why are they important? The Duranda enemies. And let's leave the room so that the music isn't going crazy. So, the Duranda enemies. What do they give us? A grub. Okay, we definitely want more grubs, but we need like 6 more grubs. So it's not the most important thing to go back there and immediately do that. So, let's go to another place that is new to us. If we go to the City Conifer bench, which is the toll bench, we should be able to get to a room that we can right dash. I think it's just right here. So if we go through this door, great. So we're in the Howling Cliffs. We have fallen down on the right several times to leave the Howling Cliffs, which leads you to one room, but these cliff faces have 2 exits that you can go. If you super dash, you go to a different room. Well, this is a different room. Unfortunately... Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. This is a new room that we've never been to. Oh, how nice. Alright, so this is a new room. Let's think about where we're going. You know what? I'm going to put my Dream Gate down right here. Well, let's go a little bit further. No, never mind. I've got tons of essence. We don't care about spending essence. So, Dream Gate right there. Let's go down. So this is one way out of this room. We could also go right. Okay. What can we get in this room? Well, for one, we can defeat some of those, because defeating those will give me a new charm. And we do need lots and lots of charms so that we can buy Swim from Salubra. Alright, so we got one new thing. It's a King's Idol. Can we get back up here? I don't actually know. Yes, we just had to get hit on the spikes. Now we can get to the other part of this room because we do have Shade Dash. So if we use, say, Shade Dash, what do we get? Do we get the item even though we don't have the charm you would normally need to get into this room? I don't know. We went the wrong way. So I've defeated a whole bunch of these and haven't gotten anything. That makes me think... Oh, there it is. The Fragile Heart. Great. That's one of the things that we needed. So can we get the thing in this room? Winged Zotling journal entry. I assume we got it. No cost too great. I don't know that we can actually go all the way up with the abilities that we have. So we might have to exit out of this little cutscene. I'm gonna try though, because who doesn't want to do the cutscene? Wait a minute. How far can we get? We might be able to get this far. There we go. We got that far at least. No mind to think. If we go over here, we can go up a little bit higher. And then what? Then we might be stuck. Okay, we're going to exit out of this. And I'm going to warp somewhere because I don't know that we can use our dream gate in the middle of that cutscene, but we can warp away from it. So, use the dream gate. I guess we have completed that bottom room because we've gotten everything we can get from the enemies down there, and we got both of the collectibles. Wait a minute, we didn't get the Winged Zotling journal entry. Why didn't we get that? Do you have to actually complete the climb to get that? I don't know. But it definitely doesn't say it on the recent entries. Ooh, the Weaver's Den. How much can we do here? We can get a couple things. We can surely get over there. Alright. It'd be nice if I had a little bit of soul and I could just shoot that enemy from afar, but here we are. So, dash. We can dash over here, dash over there. Great. We got the Great Slash. All right. The Great Slash actually allows me to hit levers, I believe, from the other side of places. So that might actually be good for us. The Great Slash might open some places that we haven't been. Also, if we get the final one, we've gotten two of the three. We get the final one that also opens up a new entrance in Sly's shop. Once we find Sly's shop, that is. We got the Dirtmouth Stag, which says 100 on it. We don't have duplicates turned on, so why did I get that? Because I know when you've got duplicates turned on, you get money instead of the duplicate when you get the second one, but we don't have duplicates turned on. So I don't know why it said 100 there. Did we get Dirtmouth Stag from somewhere else? No. Wait a minute. We should go this secret path. And I thought that using my spell would open it. Let's use a different spell over here. There we go. It's now opened. Now we can go the secret path. And there is a chest in the secret path, so it is important because there is an item there. Okay, so... darn. We need to dash, bounce, get on the wall. And what do we get? We got a grub, all right. I don't remember how many grubs we need for each of the things, but we need a lot of grubs. So I'm very glad to have found another one. There's another secret room in here, but I think it's kind of pointless. It doesn't have lore in it, does it? Maybe we should check. Glyph, welcome. So, the other one is right there. Which, if we defeat this enemy and shoot, we can go over there. Alright, this is not considered lore, which means it's not a random item. So I think we've done everything that we can from both of the paths from our dream gate, which means we should go somewhere else. But we did find some new things, so that's very good. Next, another new path. We go back to Dirtmouth. It's so dark in Dirtmouth. Why is it so dark in Dirtmouth? I don't quite understand why it's so dark in Dirtmouth, but it is for some reason. Is that because this is where I went when I didn't finish the cutscene? Interesting. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're going to the Divine's tent. Fragile Heart could give me something if I found Divine, which we haven't found Divine yet. So, if we go this way, we can now use our right dash to go all the way across this. There we go. We got the Brooding Malik Hunter Notes, and some lore. Alright, unfortunately, there's still some more in this room that it appears like we can't get to, because we can't get up over here, and we can't get up on the other side yet. But we still got two more things in that room, which is good. I want to go to the Mantis Village. I have that written down somewhere. Where is the Mantis Village? If we go... Ooh, there's a couple good things here. Alright, let's go to our start location, which is Hollow Nest Crown. And let's go down. So going down from the crown brings us here. Wait a minute, it brings us to Dirtmouth. That's not what I meant to do. Let's warp. I meant to go down as in, like, go down to the right here. Let's try that again. We go down here. And then right up in this room, it will bring us somewhere that has a couple paths we can go now that we couldn't go. So, going up here, and then from this room... Man, every room is dark. Do we need to, like, save and exit? So that it's not dark in every room? It's kind of annoying for every room to be a little bit dark, honestly. Also, I needed one of those guys to help me up. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit to menu and start my save file again, which presumably will get rid of the curse of the darkness that we've had. Looks good so far. Let's try this again. Maybe not in so much darkness. I guess that's what you get for leaving a cutscene in the middle of a cutscene, in a way the game never intended for you to be able to do. Okay, now we can see the room. Much nicer. Unfortunately, when I saved, I need to go back to a bench so that there's an enemy here. Alright, let's go back to a random bench. A random bench is going to be Mato's bench. The most random of benches. Alright, so we've rested on a bench. Now we can warp to the start. And there will be an enemy there, which means that we can bounce up. Because we cannot get up on our own. We need help. I went into the place where you find Zote. Go further down. So, up here again. Get hit by each enemy on the way. And then, now we can see in this room, and there's a bouncing guy that can come help us. That can help us up if our Grimm does not shoot him too much. Grimm, be nice. No! Maybe one of these other ones is tall enough. Oh my gosh, Grimm, you're awful. You've killed everyone. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna warp back to the start. And instead of going that way, right now, we're going to dash off of Hollow Knight's crown. And if we dash, we're going to end up in King's Pass. And there's a Grimm in King's Pass. So we can actually use the fact that we still have our Grimm on for something useful instead of something detrimental. So, let's fight this Grimm. That was a good hit. There we go. Alright, we got 3 Lifeblood masks. And we defeated the Grimm there. Now, let's go back to Dirtmouth, rest at a bench, and take the Grimm off momentarily. I'm going to put on the Dash Master and the Sprint Master, because I'm trying to go somewhere fast. And then let's warp to the start and do that again. Okay, go down. This time, not only is it light, and not only are there enemies there, we don't have our Grimm to defeat the enemies that we need to help us up. So maybe 4th time is the charm. So we go up here. We need the bouncy one to help us up. It needs to bounce. Please bounce. Can you please bounce? Don't just... Can you please bounce? Alright, he bounced. What is wrong with him? He's having such trouble bouncing. Oh no. Alright. We need him to bounce, and he's doing this weird jiggle instead. I know you can jump. Let's call it exercise. Jump! I can use my shade instead, I guess. Oh, he bounced once. No. Oh, that was close. We just need you to bounce again. This is such a weird problem. All right, you know what? We're going to potentially shade skip here instead. Oh man. If you were to ask me before the stream what I thought was going to be the hardest thing that I was going to do, it was not going to be that. But now I wonder. I wonder if the hardest thing is getting up that one little place. Wait a minute, I went the wrong direction. We need to go up right in this room. So, here we go. Try number 5, I think? Alright, my shade is a lot more reliable than the one bouncing guy. Come on, shade. Good. Much better. Don't even mind that you hit me so much. Not really. Alright, let's heal up a bit. Is this the room we want? No, we want the one right below me, because it has the other elevator. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set a dream gate right here. Past one of the most difficult skips, apparently. Okay, so now that we've done all that, what was I gonna do here anyway? I want to go left here. Because I think we can get up here now. Yeah, because we got the right crystal dash last time, which means we can get this bench, and we can go through this hut. Which brings us into the White Palace somewhere. Somewhere in the White Palace. Don't know how much we can do here, but there's no reason not to try. Can we get up there? We can. And then what? And then what? Oh, I stopped too early. Alright, we can make it through this room to get to another room. That's something. I'm thinking about moving my thing, but I don't want to. Alright. This room is a simple hallway room, if I remember correctly. Yeah, simple hallway room. I think we've been on the other side of this. And we got to the palace room and we didn't know what to do. Yes, okay, we've definitely been here. So a new path, but unfortunately the new path brings us to some place we've already been. Still, That's not the only exit to this palace room. There's also one below us, somewhere. Don't know exactly where. But presumably I can just drop down. Ooh, we've been to the other side of this palace room, I think. I'm going to go back down just to make sure. Yes, this is a white palace room that we've been to the other side of before. Alright, so now we've been to every exit of this white palace room. So great. This white palace room is now done. That's good. Let's go back to the bench so that we can warp. So let's warp to right outside this room. I realize now that warping was unnecessary. But let's go up. Did I need that guy to go up? I hope that I didn't. Well, at least it's very easy to get back into this room, but I guess I needed that guy up there to get up to the next level. Come over here. Instead of knocking you off this time, I'm going to use your head to bounce off of. Alright, the Mantis Village. The reason to go in the Mantis Village is because we just opened the Mantis door. Yeah, so this path is now open. It was not open before. Let's go. Well, doesn't seem like we can do much here. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's nothing. I mean, it would be great if we could get across, but we couldn't even... Like, there's nothing for us to try. Okay, well, so we've done some things from our start location, including going into the hut, going through the Mantis door, and fighting a Grimm. Let's go back to Dirtmouth. Dash fireball, dash 2 fireballs. I mean, even if I did that, I would still have to get up somehow, right? Like if I got past the acid, I would still be too low to get to the next thing, right? I don't know. Either way, I don't think I'm gonna do that skip, so... Let's put back on the Grimm, because we do want the Grimm on most of the time, in case we run into Grimm-kin enemies. Okay, so I could use my right Mantis Claw. Interesting. That sounds like a crazy skip, and I'm still not going to do it. So the reason I came up here is so that we could dash across, because we've never been over here the normal way that you enter Dirtmouth. We've never been there. And part of the reason we've never been here is because we never had the left Mantis Claw, but we can super dash across. The fungal wastes. This is a nice room to be in. There's a couple things here, including this, the Oblobble journal entry. So we got an Oblobble journal entry. And then I think that we can get the thing that's normally a charm below us. I'm weirded out that this is open. I wonder why that's open. Maybe it's because we've been to the other side, like the other room that's normally over there. I think we can do this. It seems like it's going to be a little bit difficult, though. There we go. And we made it. We got a simple key, actually worthless. We have all the simple keys that we can spend. like we've spent them all, because we came out of Gigi's hut from the other side, so we got a free simple key, so getting the 4th simple key is actually not very helpful. But anyway, we got it. And we can move more to the left. Hey, the Brooding Malik. We have already fought the Brooding Malik, courtesy of the Colosseum, so we won't get as many things as we would normally get from fighting the Brooding Malik here, but we'll still get something. But we've already gotten the Hunter's Journal items from the Brooding Malik. Wow, that went down fast. Alright. What do we get? We got a vessel fragment. Great. And then the next room is... Ooh, this one's a nice one to be in. Corner Fur, what do you have for me? Ham Bloom journal entry, we'll buy it. I know that we can get up here. It's not the easiest though, but I know we can. I've done this before in my blind playthrough even. Great. So we got the geo that's up here. Oh, we even finished the Hunter's Journal for that enemy. And we can super dash, but isn't there a wall? I think we're gonna run into a wall. Oh, we didn't. That's in the next room. Great. We can keep going left. There's 2 checks in this room. This is a good place to put my Dream Gate right outside. So we want to go to the left bit in this room first, if we can. There we go. So we want to go down here, and then this is the part where we want to go the left path. This path. Good. Good so far. Oh, I just... Well, that was not the best, but at least I remembered to put my Dream Gate right outside. Which means we get to try again. Having the Dream Gate in a randomizer is really nice. So, go down here. We want to end up going left over here. There we go. And we're here. Now we super dash. And we've got the right Mantis Claw, so we can get up there. And then we get a Mask Shard. Not bad. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Now then. Pretty sure we can get up here. Yes. And then here's the other thing in this room. What is it? The Husk Bully Hunter's Notes. However, one of the things that we've done is we just finished that room. So, we're good. We're good there. What else do I want to do? So we could go to the Palace Atrium again. I'm interested in that. What we just did was we went to Dirtmouth and we dashed all the way across. Oh, you know what? I have some very interesting things to do. We can go to the Palace Atrium bench. Palace Atrium bench. And we should be able to exit the palace and then use our super dash. So we've always been stopped over here because we can't swim, so we couldn't get across the blue lake. But now we've got the right crystal dash, which means we can not only get past the lake, we can also go up here and get the item that is up this way. Don't knock me off. Don't knock me off. All right. What do we get? We get some pale ore. All right. And then I am going to go back across because I don't quite remember what the blue lake looks like. And I know we can dash across at the bottom. But I kind of want to see this side too. Okay. There's nothing on this side. I think there's Tiso on this side eventually, right? Hello, Coral. Again we meet. I mean, don't go off into the distance just yet. We need you to help with a dreamer location. And this is open. That's surprising to me that that was open because we have the blue lake key. Like, one of the keys that we have is the blue lake key. Oh, it's just called the lake key. But still. I thought this was going to be a door that we had to open. We've never been in this room, so this is new. There's an item just right there. The Stalwart Shell. Any charm is good, because we need a lot of charms. Man, these explosions have to be very close to them to actually hit them. I keep trying to hit them with their own explosion. Come on. Well, never mind. It's already gone. Another good place to drop the Dream Gate, I think. Dream Gate right here. We can go left and right. Let's go left. Hey, this is nice. That should open a new path for us. It may not be a path that's worthwhile, but it is a new path. And then, is there any point to going through any of these saws? I'm not really sure. But it's not going to stop me either. Not being sure does not stop me. Spikes might stop me. What if we do this on the bottom of this wall? No? Okay. Getting to this little platform does not help me at all. I don't know why I spent so much time doing it. Alright. Never mind. It looks like we can't do anything in this room? Looks like we can't do anything in this room. So this room is nothing except for that, which was very nice. Let's go to the right. Okay, you've got something in your belly. Which means there's 2 items in this room instead of just the normal 1. Come into my poison aura. Alright, well, it turns out that we got 1 essence from the hunter, we got 15 geo from his belly, and we got 15 geo, or 26 geo that he was guarding. Not the most significant, honestly. But now I guess since we've lit something, if we go back to the atrium bench, can we go up now? Yes, we can. Alright, we can go up this elevator. This is new. And then, once we're up the elevator, we can... maybe get across? I have to not get hit on the top of those, but be high enough that I land. And we can't do shade skips in the palace. So we might be stuck. Very sad. Because if I'm high enough to actually land, it looks like I hit one of these things hanging down. The left one is hanging down a little bit further than the right one. Well, sad. That was surprisingly nothing. What else do we have? We could fight another Grimm. Oh, you know what? We've got a huge thing to do. Let's do a huge thing. We start at the Crossroads Fountain. So we start at the Crossroads Fountain. We go left. We go left again. If we don't fall all the way down. There we go. Left again. Bottom right in this room. Oh man, he pegged me. So now we're here. From here, we can go to the right again and end up in a room that I think is very important to us. Here we are. We're in the Spirits Glade. You know what's great about the Spirits Glade? Since we can dash over now, there's a whole bunch of ghosts. We got Hive Guardian Hunter Notes. We got Crawled Hunter Notes. and then we realized that we should have put our Dream Gate outside there. But we got two things. Let's continue. No, we finished those in the Hunter's Journal and got 15 Geo. Alright, this time we're going to be smart and use my Dream Gate. So we want to use the Dream Gate right here. Great, it took. So now we can go over, we can super dash across. Where'd my shade go? Where is my shade? Because I can't really get very far up in this room. Our shade might be gone. You know what? We might be able to get further up in this room with the help of the ghost attacking us. I hear my shade. I don't see it yet. We got a grub. Extremely useful. Oh, I need your help. There we go. We get the shade. Alright, we don't really want the shade to go back, but oh well. Unfortunately, there's only one more ghost down there so that we could get help going up again. That is kind of a problem. I need to actually survive. I need to get up and survive. That is a problem. We might not be able to do as much of the Spirit's Glade as I thought we could. Because we can do the Ravik? I don't actually know which pronunciation is correct. We can only do a pogo with it, with that creature, a couple of times, right? Oh no, we could anger Ravik right here. We don't just have to anger it with these. Oh, we got another grub. Very helpful. Darn. Oh gosh. Alright. Well, that would have been nice if it was over here when I did that. We lost our money. Losing our money is no big thing, though. We can get lots of money via Lem. But the real thing is that in order to get up there and do more, we need to successfully bounce off of Ravik in that one spot. Oops, we need to use the super dash. Darn. Okay, so we need to be up here. Oh, darn. Alright, that did not go well. We're going to lose that one. There's so much stuff in that room, though. And we might be able to set a Dream Gate in there after getting up. That's the hope. The hope is that we set another Dream Gate up there after we get up one time. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of time to get up into position. No? Almost, almost. Alright. Try again. It would be nice if my darkness was lower down, so that I could use it to pogo up instead of Ravik. But you know what? We've got lots of tries. And there's so much stuff in this room, it's definitely worth trying. See, if we could do that up there, it would be perfect. Darn. Oh, I did hit him, apparently. There we go. Now get our darkness. Getting my darkness. And then I would really like to hit Ravik one more time. There we go. Now let's see if we can set this. Oh, we can. All right. Perfect. Now we've got a Dream Gate further up. Hello, darkness. I'm actually going to try to keep the darkness alive for a little bit. Actually, no, Ravik is going to come. Right. We got 22 Geo. We get a Charm Notch. We get Queen's Gardens map. We get infected balloon journal entry. Then we die. Then we go back. Alright, where did we leave off? We get a Mask Shard. We get Mantis Petra Hunter Notes. We get Trans Egg. We find our Darkness again. There we go. Go back. We've gotten a couple of grubs. Getting a couple of grubs has been extremely helpful, by the way. So, getting those grubs is enormous for our progress forward, which means that coming in here was a good idea. And losing our money was very much worth it. Especially since we don't have any place to use it right now. Mossy Vagabond Hunter Notes. Luke Marm Hunter Notes. 22 Geo, which we probably won't keep. Moss Creeper Hunter Notes. Let's see if we can do one more. Nope. Alright. We go back. We continue our destruction. Oh, you're down here this time. Interesting. So, back on our previous attempts. $15 Geo. 30 Geo. And we've defeated the entire Spirit's Glade. Duranda Hunter Notes. Why am I collecting these? It's a good question. One that I have asked, but have no answer for. Alright. Let's go back. So there is a little bit more to do in this room. After defeating the entire Spirit's Glade, we can still do more. So I think instead of focusing on collecting those, I'm going to try to go in the waterfall. There we go. Because there's one thing in here, and this is Uma Hunter's Notes. Alright. And then I don't think we can get up there with our current abilities. I don't think that that's a room that gets randomized, though. So I don't think it's important that we can't do it. Oh, never mind, that's Ravik, right. Or Ravik, whatever. You figured out by now that I have no idea how to pronounce that. But I forgot for a second that I thought for a second that we had missed a ghost. I'm going to get the Duranda Hunter Notes, so that we are done with the Spirit's Glade, even though they're not important to collect. I still want them. There's one. Another one. And then where are the rest? I think there's some below me here. Okay, so I think I know where the rest are. They're over here. Got him. Duranda Hunter Notes. Ravik. Okay. Ravik is the one that I was having so much trouble with. I've been given a pronunciation guide, which is very helpful. Alright, what do we do next? Let's go to the Oro bench. Actually, should we go back to... I'm kind of thinking we should go back to the Grub Father. Because I think we've collected a lot of grubs. How many grubs do we have? It's on the screen somewhere. We've got 34 grubs. Let's get one more before we go back to the Grub Father. And in that case, we're going to Oro's bench. Oro's bench is there. I pronounced the pronunciation guide wrong. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, apparently pronunciation is not my thing. Alright. We are in this room. I want to go right in this room. Have we ever been right in this room? We haven't, but we have the nest key. Yes, we're using another key. We've opened a door. And where are we? We're in the ancient basin. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice place to be. Okay, so that's an exit to the room. Let's not go there yet. Let's finish this room first. I didn't know whether that was the same room. I should have, because we've been to the room that is. Oh my gosh. Can I not get up there? I have to come at it faster. Alright, so this is 15 Geo. Then we have to go back around to get into the little bowl. Got it. And what do we get for being in the bowl? Unbreakable Heart. It cost 4, which is not my favorite, but otherwise, not bad. It's technically not a new charm because we already got the Fragile Heart. Not a new charm in terms of Salubra's counting. That's what I mean. The bank. I mean, I've got 81 Geo. I don't think the bank does anything for me. Yeah, I don't think it does anything for me. Oh well, we made it to the bank. Let's go to the Unbench. The Lake of Un in the green path. So if we go up here, I should be able to super dash in this next room. Wait a minute, where am I going? Up. Up is the way. And then we super dash to the right, which is our new super dash direction. We've super dashed to the left there before, but not the right. And then we might be stuck, because we can't grab onto this wall in order to do the super dash from the right angle. Oh, and there's a Grimm over there too. I think what I'm going to do is place another Dream Gate. Dream Gates are great. And we're going to try to do this a couple times. We just don't quite get far enough. We don't quite get far enough. Would it be better if we had the Dash Master charm on? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, our shade might help us. If we got over there with our shade, it would be perfectly fine. I mean, I think that the Grimm child just hates bankers, right? I don't know if she knew that that banker was a crook. She just assumed that all bankers were crooks. Which is a fair assumption, I guess. Okay, we get hurt once more. We go back over there. And we hope that our shade ends up in a useful place if we fall right here. Let's see if it does. So where's the shade? I don't know. Is it behind us? Don't really even hear it. Okay, in that sense, let's go back to the bench. Let's put on the Dash Master. We need the Grimm on, so we're going to put on the Dash Master by taking off the Spore Shroom. And then we put on Dash Master. And then we've got one, so we can put on the Soul Catcher. Kind of like that. Let's put on the Soul Catcher. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome to the stream. So my theory is that with the Dash Master, we can dash, dash again, and maybe make it to that wall. And, you know, it's possible that's not really what you can do. Yeah, it looks like that's not what you can do. And we've already tried, like, we've got our shade in this room, and we don't see it. So we can't do this with a shade skip either. Seems like we need our left Mantis Claw to do that. Which is sad. I also have no idea where our shade went. Doesn't appear to be anywhere. I guess it's further to the right. Oh well. That was a little bit of a bust. Let's go to the Palace Atrium again. Palace Atrium. And if we go right in this room, my question is, do we have the key? That's the question. Oh, hello, Lem. Do we have this key? Oh, this is not a door that requires a special key. Never mind. Never mind. However, we've got the Great Slash. Can the Great Slash hit that? No. It can hit things on the other side of the door, but it can't quite hit the lever. Okay. That didn't do anything. Let's go back to the left. And go left in this room instead. So my next thing to try is, can we go up in this room? Previously we could not, and I don't remember why. So maybe we can go up in this room now. Okay. Is this the room that we wanted? I don't actually know if this is the room that we wanted to go up in. So the infected crossroads, interesting. We've been in this room before, haven't we? We have. That's unfortunate. So even though we did get up, this didn't bring us to a new place. I don't remember if we've really gone all of the different paths here. Trying random paths, this is not the point in this stream where we try random paths. I'll try one. One random path. Didn't really bring us anywhere, did it? Defeating these is not too bad. I don't know if we've defeated enough of those to collect the hunter's notes stuff from it. I don't know. Let's try something else. And this time, let's go fight another Grimm. In the basin. We start from the basin and we're going to the basin. If we go right here and up. You know, up is not the easiest to get to, but we can get there. Wait a minute. Going up is going... Depending on what I meant by my notes, going up is probably going in the elevator. And then if we went the correct path, then there's a Grimm in this room. Oh great, we went the right path. So let's fight another Grimm. This is one of the more difficult ones, mostly because of that attack. Okay. Alright, got a good hit on him. Oh, we defeated him. How about that? We got 15 Geo from that Grimm. Great. Well, that was another Grimm. Didn't give us much, but it gave us something. Where can we go now? We could fight another Grimm. This Grimm is further away, though. Let's try something else. Let's go to the palace balcony and use our Shade Dash ability. So first we need to get down, which is a thing. Okay, then we go left through the secret exit. And I guess we need this elevator to be out of the way, so we can go down. And then in this room, we can use our Shade Dash to get through one of the black barriers. There we go. Have I done this without using the Shade Dash before? I guess you couldn't really get into this room without the Shade Dash, but for some reason I kind of remember not really using the Shade Dash and doing this. Don't know why I remember that. Makes no sense. We got a grub, alright. Okay, so I think there might be something helpful that costs 36 grubs. Which means all we have to do is go back to that room where we fought the Durundas. Where was that? Where was that? I think it was really early, so I'm going to try some of the things that I did first. the city conifer bench. And we went in the elegant door. And we shade dashed over to the right. Don't remember what this was, but I'm looking for a room where we can fight a particular enemy. It could have been from here. Did we ever go right? Yes, we did. This is the Weaver's Den. Let's go down. And we've done this. Okay, so it wasn't that. Oh no, what did I do at the beginning? We went to Beretta's bench at the very beginning. And we went through the Mantis door. That could be it. I think this is it. So my plan here is to defeat this creature a bunch of times. Let's set up another one of these. And we really just want to warp back to a bench and then teleport back there over and over again. I mean, in theory, we could try to see if we can use a shade skip to get through this part. You know what? I'm going to try to do that too. Since we're coming back here all the time, let's also try something crazy. So what if we had our shade over here, and that was helpful to us, potentially? Also, I realized that we could super dash from here. Doesn't make anything better. But it might make something better when we've got our shade over there. Okay, so we want to have our shade basically right here. Does the shade appear there? I don't know. We'll find out. The shade appears a little bit way too far to the right. Also, we've got our Grimm hurting the shade, which is also not good for us. We've got to take the shade off, or the Grimm off, if we're going to do this. The shade part of it. Which I'm happy to do. Let's take off the Grimm again. It's not currently helping us. Is there anything that would help us? The long nail would help us. Potentially. And that's it. Alright. Our real purpose here is to get a grub. But while we're getting a grub, we're going to also attempt a shade dash, potentially. Oh, we got a grub. Alright. So let's try the shade dash, the shade skip. I doubt it's going to work. But now that we've got a grub, we're going back to the grub father. So Gwyff, I kind of remember trying something like this in a previous rando too. So it's kind of nice that we both have the same vague memory. That makes it more likely that it's true. Seems like a crazy idea. Which is something I frequently try. So, let's just shade dash through that. So we have to get like all the way to the left. So, come over there to the left. You need to get so far to the left, though. That's the main problem with this idea, is that you need to get really far to the left. Already almost dying from my shade. I don't know about this one. This one seems very questionable. But first step would be get you as far left as we can. Then we try to bounce off you when you're really far to the left. Which requires me to get over back there really quickly so you don't go too far to the right. Alright, I think this is absolutely not going to happen. Yeah, I think this is not going to happen. This would be a lot more possible with wings. Yeah, I think it would be possible with wings. So, I need to find out where the grub father is, which does require me to look at my notes. I'm going to look at my notes. My more complete notes. We've got to start from the Crystal Guardian bench. Crystal Guardian bench is in the peak. And we go right. And then down. And this will lead us to a place where we used a key last time. Which brings us to the Grub Father. And I know the main thing that I want from the Grub Father we're not going to get right now, but I think we might get another thing, which is still helpful. Just don't remember what it was. So, let's look. The Heavy Blow requires 37, Isma's Tear requires 39. We've got 36. We need 3 more grubs. Getting the Heavy Blow would give us another charm. How many charms do we have? That's 7, 12, 17, 22, 24. We've got 24. That's... I think we need 15 more. So getting another charm doesn't help us currently. It will help us eventually. Okay, I think what we do next is we fight the Trader Lord. Hello, Lord Pixels. Welcome to the stream. The Trader Lord, we start at the Storeroom Stag. So we want to go bottom right. And there's the Trader Lord, which we should now be able to fight, because we've got the Shade Dash. Come at me. Good. We're going to have to use spells a lot, because we still have not upgraded my nail, and that's not good for these types of enemies, to have a non-upgraded nail. Let's heal up a little bit more. And by heal up, I did mean that you don't hit me when I'm healing up. Okay, heal up a little bit more. The Traitor Lord. So we need to use spells a lot. That's one thing that I need to remind myself, because I don't use a lot of spells when I fight the Traitor Lord usually, but we do need to use a lot of spells here. Come on, Traitor Lord, come at me. Good. Hit him a couple times with that spell. Good. Hit him a couple times there, too. Dash through that. Dash through that. Oh, we got hit. Alright. So much for not getting hit on the Traitor Lord. Come at me. We're going to downspell you again. Oh gosh. There we go. Made it through. Had to wait for my Shade Dash to regenerate. Good. Hit him a couple times there. Hit him a couple times there. This is going great. I would heal, but I don't feel the need. Alright, we got one essence, we got the Glimback Hunter's Notes. And we have to go left here. You can't exit to the right until after you go left. Traitor Lord down, we got our two things. They were not very special results, but we got them at least. You can Abyss Shriek when he's in the ceiling. How interesting. So this is also a new path, since we've never been this way. Ooh. Divine. I hate you. I hate you so much. And we're going to use Divine a whole lot right now. The most hateful creature in Hollow Knight. So, we take off these charms, we put on those charms. We probably need money too, right? I don't know if we have to pay for it in the randomizer. We'll find out. Alright. The Unbreakable Heart, beautiful, most precious thing. We will get a grub for 600. Alright. So terrible. I guess we'll take that grub. Number 37, we need 2 more. A soul refill, we'll take that too. And then we need money. A soul refill. Whoops, I did not intend to do that. I meant to warp. If I was looking for a character to represent gut health in Hollow Knight, I would pick the Dung Defender. Not Divine. Alright, what else are we going to put on? Let's put back on the Grimm Child, so I don't forget. And then we probably don't have the money to get this next one, but we're going to find out what it is. so what's the next one? 15 geo. Alright, we don't need it. We don't want it at all. Now then, what do we do next? We could fight another Grimm. I like that. Go to the Green Path Stag. Green Path Stag. And go to the right here. I'm also going to put back on the Spore Shroom, just in case. In case we run into something that cares about the Spore Shroom. And I feel like having the Dream Wielder on is probably helpful to have on. Alright, so there's a Grimm in this room. There it is. Got him. Alright, what do we get? 3 Lifeblood Masks and Wandering Husk Hunter Notes. Why did the 3 Lifeblood Masks not show up? Oh, it was probably from the Hunter's Journal. That's why. Okay. Next. Shall we fight another Grimm, even? I think we know of one more. Let's go to Salubra's Bench. So it's from Salubra's Bench, it's kind of far away, but there is a Grimm that we know about. Also, we should fight these more, because they don't appear in many rooms, and we might get something from the Hunter from them. So we went in Mender, let's go down. Left a couple times. Which we can go quickly. We've already gotten the thing on the left, on the right here, by the way. Left again. And then down. We're in Kingdom's Edge. This is one of the places that Mr. Mushroom appears. It doesn't look like he's here. And part of the reason I think that is because I don't hear him, not just what we see. Okay, go down. Then we need to go right in this room. And by right, I don't think I mean the crevice. I mean to the right here, I think. Yes. So to the right here. And then we still need to go down one. But you know what? Let's put a dream gate right there. Okay. There should be a Grimm in this room. If it's the correct room. Also, I don't think we've gotten that. Apparently we have, because it's not showing me anything. So I guess we've already gotten it. Oh my gosh. Jump up here. So if the Grimm is not in this room, then I must be thinking of a different one of the rooms like this one. But he might just be further down. Oh my gosh. There's nothing to bounce on the right, so we have to get up on the left, apparently. Huh. I think we're going to have trouble getting up here with our Grimm. Because apparently we need help getting up. And the Grimm is going to attack the creature that we need to help us the whole time. Okay, well, you know what? I'm glad that we put down our Dream Gate, because it's easier to get back there. So we need to get all the way down. I don't actually know if this is the room that has the Grimm in it, but it is my best idea of the room that has the Grimm in it. You know, there's 2 fungal core rooms, and I don't know which one is which in terms of items. Ah, darn. No. So close, yet so far. There we go, made it up. Alright. There is a Grimm here, great. We need to not die, because it was kind of difficult to get here, even with the Dream Gate that we put down. Got the Grimm, great. What do we get? The Flooded Stag Key. The Flooded Stag Key. What could that possibly be? A wet stone key ever dripping. It rings of forgotten love. I have no idea. A wet stone key. Well, if we encounter the door, we'll use it. But I honestly don't know, but I'm glad that we did this Grimm, because, you know, getting a key is very important. Anyway, let's actually warp back with our Dream Gate. And I'm doing this because, you know, there's a place in this room that we tried to get before, and I still think it might be possible. Let's try it. So we can't quite jump up there, which means we need help. Having the Grimm with us is probably detrimental to us getting up here. Probably. Yes, the Grimm is detrimental to us getting up there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is warp to a bench, take off the Grimm, and then go back there. So, Grimm, come off again. We put you on and take you off so much. Without the Grimm, what do we put on these days? I don't want the Unbreakable Strength. I guess having the Unbreakable Heart on is not so bad. Let's do that. Now, let's see if we can do this. I know we can shade skip. It's just a question of, can we go all the way we need to? That's the harder question. So, we need this guy to help me up over here. Oh, what? I was able to bounce off of that in a useful way? Hold on. How did I do what I just did? I don't know, but we got up here anyway. Now the next part... Ooh, we could use our left crystal dash. Okay, we don't need these guys anymore. Let's destroy them. Alright. We got it. Haha. Now we can go more places. let's do it. And we even have our dream gate in this room, which is great. So firstly, we're going to fight you, which we've fought a number of you already. So I don't really have any reason to fight you again, other than that you're in the way. Get out of the way, man. There we go. He's out of the way. And we get the Winged Zotling journal entry. Now, if we had a way to bounce up there, there is an exit to the room up there. I can't imagine that we can do that. So, we're just going to move to the right. Ooh. Okay, there are some things in this room. Let's explore this room as fully as we can. I want to go up here first. There we go. Grimmkin Flame number 8. That's nice. One more of those and we can do the next part of the Grimm. The No Eyes journal entry. Curious, but not curious enough to look immediately. Okay, so we've been through the room at the top. Now let's look at the room from the bottom. There's a thing right here. Mr. Mushroom level 5. Alright, getting closer to our Mr. Mushroom ending, which we are trying to get. Whoa, let's leave. Heal over here. Now, I think there's more things that we can do with what we have. I'm not sure, though. If we can entice this one to come after us, I think we can go up here, perhaps. It's going to be slightly difficult. So what we have to do is get on this wall, and then we basically need that thing over here so that we can bounce off of it. I mean, we're closer to the Mr. Mushroom ending, right? We have to find less things for the Mr. Mushroom ending than we do the Radiance ending. We only need 3 more mushroom levels. Okay, so if this thing follows me over here, and we get on this wall, and we get it to follow me again. It needs to keep following me, which is a problem. It is a problem. We need some life. No, okay, we died. Our shade might help us too, though. So I'm not worried about the shade being there. So unfortunately for finding the Mr. Mushroom locations, the Monarch Wings is one of the places that Mr. Mushroom is, and I thought we were done with that room because I forgot that Mr. Mushroom was in that room, so I no longer have the pathway to the Monarch Wings in my notes. So if we're going to get that Mr. Mushroom, we're going to have to find our way back to the Monarch Wings. And I know where a lot of the Mr. Mushrooms are, and we haven't seen Mr. Mushroom there, which makes me worried that the next one is the Monarch Wings location. The one that I did not write down. Or, you know, the one that I removed from my notes. Okay, so we need to go over here. Our shade is probably too far away to help us, honestly. I'm going to assume that the shade is too far away and just get the shade. Okay, so you guys, come with me. Come over here. Good job. Keep coming. Keep coming over this way. Alright, now I need you to see me again. Oh no. It needs to kind of like wander toward me a little bit. There we go. Perfect. We got up here. What's this room? So shouldn't Brum be in this room? Why isn't Brum in this room? Is it because we don't have... Is it because we don't have the Grimm on? Well, we can check. Because we can put a Dream Gate right here. And put the Grimm back on and come back. Oh, no, no. We want to warp. Warp to a bench. Put the Grimm back on. And then go back there. By the way, I really like how important the Grimm Flames and the Grimm Child has been in the randomizer that I chose to have a Grimm-focused night look. There we go. Hello, Brum.
Babala Geno. Sego Nala.
Take the Durandoo journal entry then. It is why you came here. Sure. Sure, that's why I came. Of course it was. Okay, well, we got it. It was something. Now, there's one other thing that we could attempt to do in this room, which I think is going to go horribly wrong. Yeah. I don't know if we can really get down there effectively. I don't think we can get down there effectively. But it is what I wanted to try, is to fall down this way, dash over here, and like bounce off of something and dash, and that just seems like too much. So we'll have to come back here at a different time. In the meantime, where do we go? Let's go to the Deep Nest Fountain, because I'm curious if we have a door that we can open there. Deep Nest Hot Springs. So, opening this door would be a challenge. Let's put this off for a different time. The door in this room is in the Super Dash location. What do I want to do next? Let's try a Shade Skip. So Green Path Stag. Green Path Stag is right there. If we go down left in this room, I kind of thought maybe you could do a Shade Skip over here in order to get up here. And now that I'm looking at it again, there's no way for us to hurt ourselves. I thought there would be vines, but there's not. So we still can't get up there. I was hopeful. I was hopeful, but nope. Try something else. We've been to the Spirit Glade. We fought the Traitor Lord. We went to the Palace Atrium. We went through both sides of the Mantis door that we had the key for. Oh, you know what? We can use our Super Dash to get to one of the mounds. Let's do that. That is Green Path Toll. Down, right, and a couple more places. I know we haven't fought enough of these, but they don't give us something important, so I haven't bothered with it. So in this room, I want to go through the place that normally leads to the bench. This one. We've already collected everything in this room, so we just go through it. And then where are we? We can dash straight across. Alright, so this is new. We've not been in here. We got another grub. We only need one more grub. Oh man. Only one more grub and we get Isma's Tear, I think. This is a new room for us. That's good. Come through my poison. I did not leave enough poison, apparently. Okay, couple things to collect in this room. One of them is a grub. All right. That is all the grubs that we needed. That's exciting. Furious Vengefly Hunter Notes. And because we're over here, we're going to keep going this way, but we've gotten the things that we really needed. Now we need to go back to the Grub Father and collect our rewards. Oh, a shop. This is great, and it's a bench for that matter. Hello, Leg Eater. The Curator of Delicate Curiosities. What do you have in your shop? We can get Geo. I'll get that. We can get a Squid journal entry. We can get a Grub, which we no longer need. We can get a Deathloodle journal entry. And there's a Charm Notch for $12.50. You know, I really do want the Charm Notch. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to both Grubfather and Lem. And we're basically near the end of the stream, so I'm going to do those two things and then end the stream. But we're going to get some new things. I have to check my notes on how to get there, though. So first, Grubfather. We start at the Crystal Guardian. Crystal Guardian in the Peaks. We go down in this room. Right, I made it down. Almost. Darn. And then through this door is the Grubfather. Alright, so we're gonna get Heavy Blow and Isma's Tear. As well as some money, but not enough money. Heavy Blow Isma's tier. There we go. That is significant progress right there. And we're done with the grubs, basically. We obtained all of the things, so there's no reason to come back here. Next is the balcony bench to get to Lem. So down here. And then which way do we go? We go left. And then bottom right in this room should lead us to Lem. I hope Lem isn't still at the fountain. We did see Lem at the fountain, so I think that means that he won't be there anymore. But it would be unfortunate if Lem was still at the fountain. Great. Let's sell a couple things. One of those is enough. Alright. And now we go to our new bench, which is in the wastes. That one. And we buy out the shop. Get the charm notch and another grub, because why not? Alright, let's look at all of the things that we've gotten. And I do have a little more time because that took almost no time at all. So let's do one more thing actually. Where do I want to go? For one, I don't remember what's in Sly's hut from Salubra. So we're going to check Sly's hut. And by Sly's hut, I mean this one right here. It's a palace room. Is it a palace room that we can do? It's hard to imagine that we can do this, but, you know, I'm pretty sure I can get onto that. And then we might be stuck. I think we're stuck after that. It would be nice to verify that we're stuck after that, though. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. Alright, so that's basically nothing. Let's go to the failed tramway, because I kind of imagine we might have a key to a door. So, failed tramway in the Deep Nest. Hello, Andrew. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How can I help you? Bottom left in this room. Ooh, you know what? Let's do a new thing that we know we can do. Because we've got Isma's tier, we can go through here. Haha. Great. This is a new room. Ooh, it's the Fluke Marm. Alright. This is enormous, because the Fluke Marm is the only thing that prevented us from getting the left Mantis Claw. I mean, we also have to beat Pantheon too, but that's no problem, right? And we get the Tram Pass. Alright. That's enormous. So we got the Tram Pass, we've unlocked the ability to do Pantheon 2, and we got the Primal Aspid journal entry. Let's go to a tram. Where's the easiest tram to get to? The waterways bench leads directly to a tram. So waterways bench actually leads to 2 different trams. So if I go up here, this is one of the 2 trams. And this tram goes 2 different directions. And we can always go to the bench. So I think the right direction actually goes to the other room that connects to that waterways bench, which means it does nothing. I'm going to verify that. It is indeed the room that leads back to that waterways bench that we just came from. Yes. Okay. So that one's nothing. However, the other direction, I don't think we've ever been over there. So let's go that way. Press the glowing button. And then press the glowing button again. And now we should be at a new room. I don't think we've been to this room. We may have, but I don't think we have. Oh, we have. Okay, never mind. That didn't lead anywhere. But at least we've checked those pathways off. Unfortunate that they didn't leave anywhere. They didn't lead anywhere. Hello, Dung Defender. You apologize for your previous behavior. You know what? That's okay. It was fun. We had some glorious battle. And then we're back here. Okay. So I'm going to end it for today. We will do this tomorrow. I will have my normal time tomorrow, so 2 hours before the start that I started on today. And we're going to do a regular long stream tomorrow to get further along. We have made some significant progress. At the beginning of tomorrow, we're going to do Pantheon 2 and get the left Mantis Claw, which will open up an enormous amount of the world. But let's look at what else we've got. So, for one thing, we need 39 charms to get Swim. How many total charms are there? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across. So there's about 40 charms in the game. So we need basically almost all of them before we can get Swim. We might not get Swim before we finish the randomizer. Here's our keys. There's only 7 more keys to find. I'm very confused about the lake key because I think we've been on both sides of, both sides of the blue lake. We have been both sides of the entrances to the blue lake, I think. And we haven't seen a door. So I believe this key will never get used. The junk key, we've been to the junk. Similar thing. I don't know where we could potentially use the junk key. So I think some of the keys will just never get checked off because we won't use them in a door. But we did use the nest key today to open a path, and presumably that opens a path on the other side too. Just don't know where the other side of that door was. Very confused about the flooded stag key. The fragile key. What could this be other than getting to... What could this be other than getting to the Leg Eater? And we've already been to the Leg Eater. Yeah, I'm confused by some of the keys, and it may be that I'm confused because of the way the randomizer works, where the doors were open because we entered from the other direction of the door, and therefore the keys never get checked off, even though we've been on both sides. But in any event, there are 7 more keys to find, and we've used a lot of them at this point. A lot of the ones that we've collected. Now, our journal. Let's see what we have left to do in the journal. So that's just notes. This one gives House Cornhead notes. There's an egg. We still haven't found Gigi, so we don't know how important eggs are. We know that essence is not important. The Dirt Carver journal entry probably is not important, but the journal entries are starting to become more important for us to find, honestly. Ooh, the Durandus. Awoken Dreamnail. Alright, that's helpful. So we can get the Awoken Dreamnail pretty easily. I'm trying to think of what the Awoken Dreamnail actually accomplishes, though. The only thing I can remember that it accomplishes is it allows you to go into the White Palace the first time. And I guess we could do that, but I kind of feel like we've been to the other side of that. Maybe we haven't. So hunting the Durandus would be a good thing, and we know where one of them is, so it's pretty easy to fight 2 of them and get the Awoken Dreamnail. So, that's one thing to do. Fight 2 Durandus. Get the Awoken Dreamnail. That also means I could have killed that Durandu and gotten the Dreamnail the first time, by the way, because of how the randomizer works with the Dreamnail. And too bad I didn't focus on defeating those. I just see Hunter's Notes and Geo and Soul Refills. The Weaver Song, you know, we just have to find where the Gorgeous Husk is. Once we do, we'll get the charm. But we probably need this charm in order to get Swim, if we ever get Swim. The Collector has a grub, which is very fitting, but also no longer important to us. We will be able to fight the Collector next time, because the only thing preventing us from fighting the Collector was the left Mantis Claw. The White Defender has Fluke Nest 0. Fluke Nest 4-0, that is. The Vengefly King Hunter Notes, Maggot Hunter Notes. Neither of those are important. 300 Essence is also not important. I see a couple with Geo. There's the Quill. We should fight the God Tamer. We probably should. I'm really glad that the Grey Prince Zote and his Zotelings don't give us anything important. We still haven't found Elder Hu. Fighting Elder Hu would be good. We know where No Eyes is, but we have not found the lantern. And there it is, the left Mantis Claw. That's the one that we know we can get now. At Paintmaster Shio. And that's basically it. So, Paintmaster Shio gives us the left Mantis Claw. The Durandus give us the Awoken Dreamnail. And that will open up even more things to do. As well as, we can use the tram pass for the other 2 trams. And hopefully those bring us somewhere. And if we get... we haven't found Sly's shop yet, but if we get the dash slash, we will also be able to go into the basement of Sly's shop as well. Our God Tuner says that we haven't opened the 3rd or the 4th Pantheon, which makes sense to me. If nothing else, we have to fight the Collector. Alright. Well, that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow. This was another good stream for Progress Forward, and we're definitely going to have Progress Forward next time. We already know of a couple ways to do so, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I can see you again next time.